Welcome to this episode of Liberty Creek. Jen and I are up here and we're at it again. Right, Jen?
That's right.
Where are you?
Over here.
You're over here somewhere. She's over there. There she is. So, folks, we're up here. It's a Friday. It is August 1st. It's the 1st of August, and when we're up at Liberty Creek, it is Friday night. It is 8:10. It's still a little bright outside. I just drove from Connecticut up here, and again, I'm always tired. Oh, it's an hour and a half ride from work to home. It took me 22 minutes once I got home today, loaded the truck. Jen was waiting for me, and then we drove up here, and it is now 8:11, and it's 68 degrees in the cabin and only 60 degrees outside. And it's definitely chilly up here, right, Jen?
Yeah, there's no humidity.
Yeah, no humidity at all. It's just like, we got up here, looked around. Everything looks so good, great up here. The garden looks pretty good. It's just probably not enough water. It rained a little bit, so the grass grew a little. Maybe I'll cut it. But the garden looks like it looks healthy.
It looks healthy.
Yeah.
It's slow.
But it's very slow. It's behind. And the garlic looks like it's done. I don't know if we'll get the big ones that we thought because, again, probably just the watering. But while we're up here, I'm going to work a little bit on the shed. I'm by myself going solo. I'll probably start trying to dig some holes to put some footings in. I'll sweat my butt off. I will be hanging a new flag on the new flagpole. Check these flags I got, folks. Check these flags out. Jen, display them. So they're only one-sided, but I have to say, I know a lot of other YouTube channels. Check this out. Wait. Look at that.
That's the black one.
That's the black one. All right, check this one out. That's the Liberty Creek logo. Oh. Now that's only one-sided, but I notice a lot of YouTube videos always have flags or something representing their YouTube channel in the background, but they don't have like something like that, a custom flag. So all you have to do, the second time I ordered from these people, is have a logo. I had that logo from another gentleman that has a YouTube page. I think it's Critter Creek, give you credit. I'm not sure about that channel. It started off, he was looking to be like OffGrid, and he called his channel Critter Creek. But the guy's a very talented artist, and he could take photos and make them into like cartoonish. And I thought his work was awesome. So I was one of his first people or something to respond to his very first video. So he had like a contest, like the first 10 people to respond or comment to his first video would get something drawn up by him. So I requested him to make this channel a logo. And awesome guy, man. He sent me about 10 different logos. And that's the one you see at the beginning of a lot of my videos. And I have a couple other ones. But if you go on Amazon, you look for custom flags. I think that flag cost me like $6 and about another $6 for shipping and handling. It's definitely made in China somewhere. But you upload your little JPEG and they make it. It takes them probably like 3 weeks to get it to you, but who cares how long it takes. For $6, come on. How great is that? So go check out Amazon and you could get a custom flag too. And one more thing we're doing up here this weekend. We're going to give I wouldn't say a review, but we have received a portable cooler, refrigerator dual zone cooler from Vinny. This is Vinny's cooler. When he came up, he wanted something to put his stuff in. He didn't have to worry about ice or anything. And it came a day too late. He was up here last weekend and a couple days. So when he comes up next time, he wants this cooler and he wants us to give it a try and test it out. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at. I don't even know how to, what's that? Edo? Edo? I don't even know. I believe it's AEITTO.
Yep.
And it's a 42 quart multi-purpose for car, outdoor, and home use. High cooling performance down to -4 Fahrenheit. Smart dual zone temperature control system. Wow. So thanks, Vin. We will definitely give it a try. This would be awesome. We keep talking about getting a refrigerator. We don't know. We have one in the snack shack, but that solar system, I think I tried to run it on the 2 batteries and it killed the 2 batteries within 48 hours or less. I think if it's a colder temperature, it probably will last longer because the compressor wouldn't kick on that much. And it is an older fridge. It's not energy saving refrigerator that we have out there. But this is supposed to be what, like, this is a 12 volt, 24 volt?
12 volt.
12 volt. So this should be able to hook up to either one of my solar systems. And we'll see how much drain it pulls. And this could be the solution for us right now. We do struggle in the winter time. I'm just saying we don't need it in the winter time, but we do struggle with keeping our solar up in the winter time. So this wouldn't work all year long, but in the winter time, all we need is the cooler.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, it's really not that heavy. Okay, so I took it straight out of the box. It's wrapped in plastic. It has some nice wheels so you can roll it around. Now, I'm not sure. I'll probably put the price and maybe a link on Amazon where you could get this. Like I said, this is not sponsored or anything like this. This is something, Vinny did some research and he wanted something so he didn't have to worry about ice and stuff while he was up here. And so he grabbed this and we're going to give it a try, see how it is. There is a lot of different ones out there, but this it has the 2 zone, like the freezer and the refrigerator. And we'll let you know how it works out. And like I said, this could be definitely, so there's some, let's see what's going on. So this locks it in. So you could bring this out and bring it around. Look at this. So the handle's built in. I'll leave the foam on it for now. Let me see how this is here. Okay, so it opens this way. It's got a box inside. All right. So that looks like, bring it around here. So that looks like, I mean, there's not tons of space in here, but there's enough. Like Jen and I are up here just for the tonight and all day tomorrow and the following morning. And we only brought up our little handheld cooler this time because just both of us. We needed some lunch, breakfast, and dinner, and we're not eating tonight. So plenty of space in this thing for it, and then some. So,
Especially since you're not going to be putting ice in.
yes, Jen just said a good thing is that you're not putting ice in this thing. So there's so much more room that you don't have to worry about the ice. So here's a little cutting board. I don't know what this thing is. This go on top? No.
Is that a cutting board or is that the
Divider?
divider?
No, I think it's a cutting board. I don't see no spot for the divide. So it looks like just a cutting board. Looks like it's warped a little, this cutting board, but it's got a little clamp to hold it. So I do like the top. It has a nice latch, opens up this way. A lot of them, they might just have one top and it opens up this way. So that will be a pain wherever you store it. It's better if the top's open this way. That's how I feel. This looks like the ice box over here. It's a lot smaller than the refrigerator side over here. That's really deep. And so the compressor's over here, of course. That's what's taking up a lot of space. Okay, let's see what comes in the box. I did write a different company, and I was asking them if I could get I'll review their product. I seen they've done that before for other people. Guess what? No love for Liberty Creek. As of yet, I have not heard anything back from them. But if I do, I will give them a full review, and I will really do it up a lot better than this. But looks like they have, let's see, they have a 30K, a 40K, and a 50K. Which one's this? No idea. I forgot what I said. Man. This is the 40K. So they got one more bigger, the 50K. Jen, if this one's golden, maybe we got a big one. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so there is the cigarette lighter. So I do have, in the snack shack, I do have off of the Harbor Freight system, I do have a port for a cigarette lighter. So I could get one of these to go in the snack shack. I also have the small fridge in the snack shack, but like I said, that small fridge really drains the hell out of the batteries. So this is a 12 volt, and I could just plug it in. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set it over there, over by the back door. I'm gonna plug it in. Over here's the controls. I'm gonna set them down. I'll show you that in a second, and we'll let it run. We'll see how much juice it takes, how much it pulls from the system. And in the morning, maybe we'll put a couple drinks in here. In the morning, we'll see where we're at. All right, little power. All right, we're at 71 degrees. Oh, compressor just kicked on. Now you could slowly crank it away here, or you can hold it down and it'll go quicker. What should I set this to, Jennifer?
The refrigerator, you could set to like 40.
And what about
The freezer, the freezer. Can we just put them both at 40?
yeah, we can put them both at 40.
Put one at like 30 and one at 40.
All right, Jen said one at 30, one at 40.
We don't need it on 0, unless you want to test it out. 0 would be for the freezer.
All right, we're gonna stick the freezer on 0. Freezing's not 0 though, Jen. We're going to see how fast it takes to drop the freezer to 0 degrees. And what we at? We're at 30 degrees for the fridge. And we're going to go ahead and they're at 71 degrees now. You want to just leave it like that. And we'll see how long it takes.
A few moments later.
But really, it hasn't been much time at all. I think maybe about 10, 15 minutes since I turned it on.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay. So I just heard the little compressor shut off. It is 10:05. So I'm not sure how long it was running, but it went all the way down. The freezer side now is 0. I noticed that the refrigerator side kept dropping as well, just a couple degrees. And then I set the refrigerator side on 40 degrees. And now I'm going to go ahead and set the freezer side on 30 degrees. The reason for that is basically I wanted to see how long it would take just to get to 0 degrees. And it did it within, I don't know, maybe like 25, 30 minutes. It was down to 0. And to get the refrigerator side to 30 degrees, it only took maybe about 15 to 20 minutes tops. And it started at 77 degrees or 71, 70. Jen's already in bed. So I got some stuff to put in there. We'll check it out tomorrow. And I'm going to now set the freezer side to 40 degrees because we have some vegetables and we don't want, no, I set the refrigerator side to 40 degrees. I'm going to set the freezer side to about 30 now. And that should prevent it from the compressor kicking on anytime soon. It probably will when I open the damn thing, all the cold air will come out. But yeah, that's the plan. 40 degrees for the vegetables, and the other side will be at 30 degrees. We could put our stuff in there. But I'm going to stick some of our drinks, and I got some guacamole. I'm going to throw that in there. And tomorrow, we'll give it a try. I'm going to go ahead, button all that up, and then I'm going to sleep. And I'll see you all in the morning.
The next morning.
Good morning. Jen's still sleeping. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Slept in a bit. I needed some sleep. Now I'm making the coffee to start the day. It is chilly. It's 53 outside. It's 62 in the cabin. That should be plenty for me and Jen. About 7 cups. You know, that 7 cups is about 3.5 cups like this. I usually drink 2 cups here. 2, or definitely 3. Now we wait. And we'll go turn on some TV. Or maybe sit on the porch. And we'll go check out how cold it is. Put the flag up. So there's our other flagpole. I have to make some adjustments. But I see when the wind blows how it looks. Make a couple adjustments. I think there's a lot of little knots coming off of the flagpole. They'll probably rip that flag because it's very thin. We'll have to see what happens. And it is what it is. Looks good. I like it. All right, so I got out here to the site here. Looks like my battery's about to die. These batteries die so quick. So I ran some strings so I could keep my corners. In the better world, I would have better stakes that are high enough so I can overlap them correctly. But this gives me exactly where my corners are. So now that I gotta move the structure out of the way, I'm gonna probably just move it, I don't know, 3 feet out of the way so I could get the auger and my shovels and see how deep I could dig the corners. I could remove the string from one side, dig, put the string back up, and I see the corner of my structure, so I can make sure that the sonotubes or the cement, hopefully I could dig a nice hole to be quick. I doubt it, it's all rocky over here. And I'll know that my sonotubes will, the structure will sit right on top of the sonotubes. So that's my hope, that's what's gonna happen. And now I'm by myself up here. I have Jennifer with me, and we're gonna see if we can move the structure without destroying it. Just about, maybe about 2 feet, just enough so I could get the shovel in there, see what I could do, and hopefully it'll go smooth. And next time you turn this on, I'll have 9 holes. That ain't gonna happen, but let's see. All right, so right away, problems. First hole I try to dig, guess what's underneath it? Still part of the stumps that I ground down to shit, but as you can see, that's exactly where I need to dig a 5-foot hole if capable. It's not gonna happen. I'm gonna clean it up, see what I can work with over here. More than likely this damn shed's gonna be heaving because I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna keep changing, and it's a pain in the ass. Did all this work not to just to move it. Tree stump. So I'm gonna try to dig the tree stump out. If I cannot, I got my stump grinder at home. I'll bring it, try to grind it down deeper. I'll pour like a little pad or something. I'm sure it's gonna heave. It's a shed. It's not gonna be a problem. I don't know. It's always something. It just couldn't dig a freaking hole so I could put a sonotube in, and it's always something. Always. What's the odds? You know, if you're a subscriber, what the odds are every time I freaking do something. Anyway, I'm sure the rest of every hole I touch over here will have a boulder or a big giant stump. Let me continue on. We'll see how far I get. My battery's about to die, so I'm not going to set you up to watch me bitch and moan and try to dig for 2 hours over here and not get anywhere. But I'll come back when I get a status update on the stupid
Much later.
All right, let me show you what I got done. So the back 3 holes, 1, 2, 3, all straight up stumps. There's some of the stumps that I took down last fall, and you know, I got them out of the way. I didn't think the footings will land right on top of them. I know there was quite a few trees I took down, but there's no way digging these things out. There's just roots, and this is probably the easiest one. There's one right here, but it's a lot. And then there's this one. That's a big one. And, you know, they're landing perfectly where I need to put. And then there's like 2 over here, and I need to put the footing actually right there. And you know, you can't put footings on top of dying stumps because eventually they will rot and they'll cause a void in the ground, and your structure will become unstable with your footing on top of it. It's not the smartest thing to do. So I don't know what I'm doing. Might have to rent something to try to dig them out. I'm gonna bring up my stump grinder, maybe try to grind them all the way down, split them and make it easier to dig them out. But it's a lot. It's a lot. Now I dug these holes. All right, this one over here, this is the center, will be the center sonotube. Had nothing but roots and rocks in it. And then I came over here. This one was a little bit easier, but now I hit rock, a big rock. I'm gonna try to dig it out. There's a big rock down there. That's as deep as I could go. It's a lot deeper than Connecticut's frost line, but it's not at this frost line. But if I hit rock, I don't know how deep that rock is. It's not moving. I'm gonna leave it as is. I don't care if I hit rock that deep. Hopefully that rock is a big boulder underneath this ground, and you're not going to be moving them. Even if you bring in heavy machinery, I try to move this one here This one here, I couldn't move it with even heavy machinery. You would have to like freaking blast it. So it is what it is. If I could dig down at least, you know, I did the same thing to the porch, and our porch is fine. I think the first winter it heaved and then it settled, and it's still perfect. I just checked level on it right now, and it didn't heave after that first winter. After it settled in the spring, I was concerned though that first winter when I saw it, whoop, say, oh Jesus. But again, I didn't put the footings 5 feet. I think those footings were as far as I could dig them. And the auger works, but it doesn't work. Every time it hits a big root or a rock, it'll break your arms off trying to hold on to that thing. So it's a workout. So I have at least 1, 2, 3, 4 more holes to start, and hopefully I will get to that. I have to move this thing around a little bit more, and then I will decide on the plan next time I'm coming up to tackle those 3 back ones. More than likely, I'm going to try first with my stump grinder. It's not the big industrial one, but it's the biggest one. I've never used it. Pops got it for me. Thanks, Pops. It's in his garage, and we bought it for this and to help clean up the side yard. Well, he bought it as a present. Thanks, Pops. You the man. And I have not even hooked it up yet. I put it together, but I haven't put oil in it and started it up. And we'll see how that thing works. Well, I'll give you a full review, see if it's worth it. But we will definitely put that to work up here. There's a lot of stumps, roots, things that just need to be gone. And but this is going to take a lot of work. Started the front holes. They're going pretty good. But look at this girl. I'm digging over here. She started cutting the grass for me. Isn't she awesome? She's a keeper, I'll tell you that much. 31 years. Going on 32, I think. If I got that wrong, she's going to kill me. She's too much. Oh my God. But I'll be helping her in a minute. I got one more hole. The 2 front ones are done. Wasn't too bad. Battery's about to die. So the day's starting to wind down. I'm listening to 98.3 Rewind. 98.3. It's a good station. I get very clear up here. I just started a fire. I don't know if it's a no fire right now. Last time someone commented it was. But last time I was up here it did rain. So I said, hey, I'm having a fire. So, yep, here we are. The day's starting to wind down. I think it is 6:18. Jen's going to be throwing some steaks on. We're going to eat some dinner. Long day of work. I'm going to smoke a cigar right now. Sit back, maybe have a drink. And Jen cut the grass. It looks absolutely amazing. Great. And I did the side yards. And she did it all walking. I told her to sit on the ride-on. She didn't want to. I jumped on the ride-on, and I did the trails. I did both trails. Justice's trail, really, there's not much going on over there anymore. Well. I just got done with my cigar. The fire didn't work out too well. Anyway, as you can see, those 2 pieces of wood we left in the fire pit. They look dry to me, but I think they're just like super damp, and it didn't really catch. So I'm done anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to. I could run 2 flags on this pole. I'm going to hang up our new flag. We'll run the white one here and the black one that you can see over the snack shack in the back on our new flagpole. That also holds our antenna. I'm also going to go check, see if we got any mail. But first, I need to put my little bag of tools I brought from home in my truck. It's starting to get dark. Jen's making supper. just the same old crap in the mail. They get like a weekly packet of like, you know, like, I don't know what it is, like ads, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, Jen's cooking. It smells so good in the cabin. It's getting chilly out again. Look at this. What we got going on in the air fryer?
Apple and pita taters.
Oh, come on. Delicious. So, update on, not that many people care, but, yep. Jen and I will be turning 50 this year. Big 50. And our goal is to get in shape in our 50s. I'm down about 28 pounds in about 3.5 months, just eating a clean diet and fasting twice a week. I do a 36-hour twice a week.
How many pounds?
28?
Wait, you're down 28 pounds.
Yeah, 28 pounds.
Oh.
Yeah. So my goal is 180 pounds. So if I hit 180 pounds, last week I was 1 pound away. I'm gonna stop probably, I don't know if I'll stop fasting or whatever, but I'm gonna eat more. I'm gonna try, Jen's gonna make me up some protein. My lunch will be protein, and I'm gonna try to put 10 pounds back on, and this time, not just that big round belly I have in the winter. We'll see what happens. I don't know. It wasn't hard. It's just hard because, you know, Jen's a good cook and I like to eat, but it's not hard. It's not hard. I'm a goal setter. I just set a goal and I do it. There's people that do it and people that talk about it, or they try and then they give up, and just do it. It is that simple. I don't know. I don't know what to tell people that struggle so hard. Is you gotta maintain, because you could slip up too. I could do it. I love eating. I've been 220 pounds in a mess. I couldn't run a mile, and I've been 220 pounds still able to run a mile in 8 minutes, and I was benching 320 pounds. So set those goals, do it. My goal this time was to slim down. I had too many people saying, damn, you're getting fat. Look at that big belly. So I did it. And it is a pain in the ass because everybody loves to eat the junk. I love eating the junk. I cannot stop eating junk. Look at what Vinny left here. Now, look at this. I'll be eating some more of these today. I'll eat my dinner, and then after dinner, I'm definitely eating some of these. I have a couple of these probably. And these are my faves. Check these out. I'm a cookie guy. I love ice cream. And this is like, if I really wanted to like even lose weight faster, I don't eat that stuff. But I'm not. This whole, how many months? 3.5 or something? What I do is I eat clean during the week, like very, very clean. I sometimes I'll fast at night, like I won't eat supper. In the morning, I'll have my coffee. I'll have, what do I eat for breakfast? Yeah, I'll have yogurt and an apple for breakfast around maybe about 8 o'clock. And then for lunch, Jen makes me a nice chicken wrap. Delicious. I eat my chicken wrap, and then when I get home, I either skip supper, or usually Jen will make me, I'll have another chicken wrap. Or some type of chicken. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will do that. But not Monday usually. Like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'll do that. Sometimes Jennifer will bring me home some Mexican, and I have a big, what is it called?
Like a burrito bowl.
A burrito bowl. I'll eat that for lunch. It's very, to me, at that point, it's like very heavy. And It's delicious. I love it. I sit there. I even have some chips, and I'll have some salsa, and I'll eat watching the Yankee game. Oh boy! And then I'll start with the yogurt, the apple, some granola on the yogurt sometimes. And then I have my chicken wrap, and I'll go home, whatever Jen makes me, and then when Thursday night hits, whenever I stop eating, probably close to like 7:30 at night, I'll stop eating. I won't eat anymore that night. I'll go to sleep. I'll wake up and I'll have coffee black. I always drink my coffee black now. And I'll go all Friday without eating anything. I do my 2-hour drive home. I get Jen. I do my 2.5-hour drive up here. It's already 8 o'clock at night. We hang out here, we get the cabin ready, and then I go to sleep. I wake up, and what Jen makes me, this is a key thing to this diet that I have been eating from the beginning. I work near a granola. It's called a granola. It's a very expensive coffee shop, and they make this wrap, but it's like $13. And I had it once or twice. And I really liked it. It's very healthy for you. I told Jen about it, and she makes it for me. Jen, tell them what type of breakfast wrap you make me.
It's egg whites, turkey bacon,
Egg whites, turkey bacon,
spinach, and guacamole.
and guacamole. So she puts the guac spread on there, the turkey bacon, egg whites, and what was the other thing? Spinach. I tell her ease up on spinach. I like spinach, but sometimes this girl be just packing that spinach in. And after a fast or something, you'll kill that thing. We had one this morning when I broke my fast. It's delicious. And sometimes she puts the seasoning on. What type of seasoning? Everything bagel seasoning inside. Oh, it's delicious. Yeah, on the guac. So yeah, that's my secret. But I also will Friday, I did a whole bunch of work and stuff, but when I come home, I'll eat all this crap. Of course, I did a lot of work today, but I'll eat this crap. I won't eat like the whole 10 cookies, but I'll have some dessert, and I had a couple during the day, and I also have some delicious peanuts somewhere Jen hid on me, and it has like dark chocolate in it. And basically, on a Sunday, tomorrow Sunday, we'll go home. We might have a Sunday dinner or something, and then whenever I'm done with dinner, I fast again, and it kind of like I recover from the weekend from eating this stuff, and I won't eat at all Monday. But on Monday it's different because Monday's a gym day. I'll hit the gym after work, 2.5-hour drive home. I stop right at the gym. Don't go home, because you go home and you say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. No, you're not. You're going to sit in front of TV. I know I would. If I do not stop on the way home, I will be coming up with an excuse not go to the gym. I tried the home gym thing. For me, that don't work either, because I get home and I start doing other things. I'm in the garage. I'm fixing something. I'm doing. Next thing I know, wait. No, I have to be a member of a gym. Stop at the gym. When you're at the gym, you have to work out. That's why you're there. And I've been running a lot, so I'll be still fasting, and I'll hit the gym, and I have been running, and I'll tell you what, I broke my personal record that I haven't, that I did a 10:30 mile and a half 3 years ago when I got thin again, when I was thin, and the other day I hit 10:22 mile and a half. Now this is on the treadmill, so it keeps my pace for me, but it's still hard. It's still hard to do. I plan on, my goal is to see if I can run a mile and a half in under 10 minutes. I haven't done that in like years, maybe 15 years ago I did it. I used to do it. I've been running since I was 16. I have my good years, my bad years. I used to smoke, and that always wasn't the greatest thing to do because it really hurt my times, and I just couldn't run. My whole career in the Marine Corps, I was a terrible runner because I smoked too much. But I haven't smoked in probably 20 years, And yeah, I could run very well for my age. I could keep up with 18, 19, 20-year-olds. And I'm going to start lifting. I had my elbow checked out finally. I had problems with my elbows. And the doctor says I should be good to go. There's nothing going to snap in my elbow. I have some problems with my elbows. I have tendonitis. I have carpal tunnel. 2 years ago, out of nowhere, I started having a lot of pain in my elbow. And it felt like when I was doing pull-ups, my elbow, I could feel like some like vibrations, and I was getting pain in it. So I went to my doctor, and he said, stop, the VA doctors, just stop doing whatever's making you hurt. So I was concerned I was going to rip something, I couldn't work. So I stopped lifting, and I lost a lot of stuff I earned in that gym. And now I'm just going to start. I don't need to lift 320 pounds anymore. But I'm going to just try to keep the muscle I have. I'm hitting at 50. It's going to be hard to maintain muscle after 50 unless you are really in that gym. You're really maintaining muscle. All these guys over 50 that look like Arnold Schwarzenegger, they're cheating. They're cheating. I know that for a fact. They're cheating. You can maintain, you're slim, but you're not going to be throwing up 350 pounds and looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger without cheating. So I don't cheat. I just do it. And this is my fitness rant. And Jen's been helping me out. Jen's been doing her thing since she had her heart surgery. We're going to get in shape for 50. And she's doing excellent. She's doing a great job as well.
16 pounds.
She lost 16 pounds. That's incredible. That's awesome. And follow along. You're going to see what happens. We are going to the DR coming up in September. I never want to leave. I want to come stay at my cabin every weekend. Jennifer wants to see the world. I'm not seeing the world. I've seen enough of the world. I like it right here in America. So I promised Jennifer that we will go traveling and see the States and all the parks and stuff. So we'll be doing that in our upcoming years and our ventures. She's already got me doing things like going to the DR. But I'm sure it's going to be fun. And we already went to Tennessee this year. She loved that. We're going to go to the DR this year. We're going to go out and journey out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to bring her because these are things that Jennifer wants to do. And I always have fun. And if Jen wants to do it, we have to do it. What else, Jen? As she's plating my food. I was going to jump in the shower. I'll jump in the shower after I eat. So I'm going to eat, relax, take a shower because I stink. And enjoy my cabin time. Thanks for listening to my rant. If you have questions or anything like that, you can always leave it down in the comments. Yeah. All right, I'm outside. Let's see if the battery lasts. I didn't take a shower yet. Got done eating dessert. Jen said we're supposed to pull the garlic. I forgot all about it. It's like 8 o'clock at night right now. We're going out to the garden. It's still bright out, yeah. We'll pull some of the garlic. It's definitely like died off. The only problem is I think it's not going to be big bulbs like the ones that we planted due to the fact that we need to water our garden. Ooh, that's a tiny one.
I mean,
Well-
it said wait until they die off. They're freaking dead.
Yeah,
It's not
so
like it's gonna.
you're supposed to wait till they die off before you harvest them, and they're dead. That sucks because they sprouted really quick,
It
and
looked so good.
they look so good. And oh, this one's a little bigger. It's got to be the water.
Yeah.
Early the next morning.
Ooh, another beautiful day. The birds are out chirping away. I got to go put a Clorox, or not Clorox, a chlorine tablet in the water tank and check on the water tank. You hear it? The pump's going right now. So last time I meant to do that and I forgot. But I actually took out the little chlorine float. Yeah, things I don't understand. Like look at this piece of, looks like a nice piece of veneer stone. Where the hell? Here's another piece. Where the hell does this stuff come from? That's exactly what it looks like. Let's see. I know it didn't rain much since last time I was up here. It rained about this much, maybe a half an inch, because I left a bucket out and bucket collected a half an inch. There's a lot of spider webs. You can see these things work great. Collects water up here because I wasn't able to pull it tight and use the clips to clip them in because of how this is sitting with the landscaping ties, and I wasn't able to do that. Take a look, see how clean this water is. Actually, I smell chlorine. I don't know if I just poured the water, but the idea is, I think if you have chlorine in here, this will treat like one tank, one tablet. But as you add more water, you got to keep coming back and just treating it a little bit. So it's been a while. I think I only put 1 or 2 this year. So the water looks great, crystal clear, no algae, and no algae because of it's wrapped in black. The sunlight don't get there. I have a 300-gallon feed tank at home that they put in the fields. It's like a big Rubbermaid bin that they put in the fields for the animals could drink. Maybe this broke. This is why I didn't put it in. I don't think this will reach. I might have to get some more string. Problem. Let me see. Oh no, it'll work. Where is it? It'll work if it went in the right way. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. I gotta get a new string next time. Daddy Longlegs over here. So folks, that's all I have for you on this episode. Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, we'll see what else I could get done. I'll see you all in the next episode. Do me that favor, hit the thumbs up, notification bell, do all those things. Subscribe. If this is the first time you're watching, and have a great week. Do something, get off the couch. Peace.